Welcome to Jerk and Jollof with the Joofs, and thank our sponsors, Jerk and Jollof Restaurant, 37 Manor Road, Wallington. Go there, hit them up for your Jerk and Jollof. It's absolutely amazing.
Hi guys, welcome back to Jerk and Jollof with the Joofs. Today we are going to be discussing social media. I can't wait for this one. Imani?
Guys, we've got a special guest. Right. We've got Sosa.
Hi.
Here.
Hey guys.
She's from Iconic Creative. So she's like a social media guru right now. And she's come all the way from New York. Yes. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk.
Real talk.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, like how good am I like with this New York accent? Because you know,
that's a free.
You cool, baby girl. You cool.
Like, no, for real, because I've been there before. They
girl, you are tripping. You're tripping.
She's trashing it.
Dead
ass.
Facts. No,
Facts on
she's
printer.
good. She's good.
Alright. So everyone got social media account. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Kind of.
Yeah. Sure, I don't think I've ever seen you on there.
No, I don't. I have.
You don't even like my pictures.
But I don't really.
So it's not all about you, bro.
I'm just saying she doesn't like my pictures.
Unless someone sends me a link for something to go on Instagram, that is the only way I'm not like a regular, like you guys will freeze for about 2 hours in the same spot, Imani, and be on Instagram. And all I see is this scroll.
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
I'm addictive.
It is an addiction, isn't it? It can really consume your life. You've got to find the balance.
I could, like Daniela said, I could be there in the kitchen, scrolling.
And cooking.
No, just scrolling.
Just there.
Scrolling.
I can go out to the shops, go and pick up my daughter from school. I could go about 10 places.
Time
come
goes
back,
by quickly on social
and she's
media.
still in the same spot, scrolling.
Deadass.
No, time goes by quickly when you're on social media.
No,
like,
it does.
You'll be on there for like what you think is 15 minutes. You've been on there for 3 hours
and
straight.
you look up and the time is gone.
Yeah. And remember, it can tell you your time thing now, innit? So it will tell you like
how long you've spent.
Yeah, how long you've been in there.
Oh,
Even
wow.
I've set like a thing where it locks me out, but I'll just be like, remind me later, like whatever. Like let me go back in. But what do you think the attraction of social media is like? Why do you think it's so attractive and addictive?
Social media has been tailored to your lifestyle. So I think that's the problem, right? You go shopping online for, I don't know, earrings. And right, I was like, ooh, earrings. You go shopping online for earrings, and the next thing you know, you get on your Instagram page and you see those same earrings, right? And then you click on those earrings, but on that company's page, there's like other earrings. So now you're scrolling through 60 different types of earrings. But what happens is when you get off of social media the next day, those other 60 different types of earrings that you didn't want to scroll through now pop up on your social media.
So annoying.
It's
And
like,
that's
it's like they're collecting your data.
yeah, they're collecting your data, but that's just shopping.
Yeah.
And then your friends are on there. You want to see what's going on. Your family's on there. Somebody just had a baby. You think somebody's cute. You're trying to holla. You know what I mean? So you're trying to holla at somebody. So what social media or what the people who created social media have done, they've taken life and made it digital.
Yeah.
And that's why it's addictive.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, social media is better than BBC nowadays. I've come to realize. I mean, I don't go and watch BBC for the news anymore. If I want to know what's going on in the world, straight on social media.
Right. Because you're getting more of the truth.
You know, and you get to see other people's opinions to see if they're thinking the same way you would think about a certain situation.
Right.
Make sure that, my point is valid.
Exactly.
All the rest of
and
it.
we can't trust the news nowadays.
No, you can't. You don't trust the news, but you always will trust
your friends.
Or even other random people, because we don't care what people think. We're just saying it as we hear and
not everyone doesn't care.
Well, I don't care what people think.
Yeah.
If it's blue, it's bloody blue. And I'm going to type that in the chat. They troll me, I'll troll them back.
She's the biggest
It will go on forever.
You'll always find Zona in the comments.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's fine.
Any
That's
gossip
the point
page,
of it.
Zona's there.
A guy tried to come for me the other day, actually, and I made a valid point. I made a very valid point. 78 people agreed with me. Only 2.
She remembers the number.
I do remember. But but only 2 people agreed with him.
Right.
He called me a hippo. he just went in on me. He said I'm fat. He said, you don't know what you're talking about. Why don't you educate yourself? Why don't you read some books?
Whoa.
I got so angry. I went onto my other page and pretended it weren't me. and retaliated on my behalf.
You had your own back.
I double trolled him. I'm not having it, yeah? this is real life. So,
Hey, you can have 2, 3
it can draw you out.
personalities.
It's
Right.
I think social media is kind of like the Matrix though. I don't really feel like it's real.
It's not real. You could always just
I mean,
delete the app.
everything on there is not real.
You see,
And that's a fact.
I knew we was all doomed, especially the social media gang. Yeah, like mid COVID lockdown, whatever.
Oh, God, that was
You
it.
when they was doing Insta lives,
Oh,
raves and that.
Yeah.
And then man's in the comments. Yo, buy a bottle for
But-
mine.
I'm just going to the toilet. Give me a drink.
That's so Nikki.
And man's there with the AirPods or house or whatever.
Right.
And I'm old school fridge bar. Like, so we had like the DJs from our old school little house rave. So fridge bar, yo, what am I, man? I buy 2 bottles of Alizé and that. Man's typing all these things.
Living it. It's
Yeah,
real.
Actually living it.
That's when I knew we was doomed. So
No, but that's bittersweet though, because it's like, if we didn't have social media, let's be honest.
We'd go mad.
Wait, hold on. If we didn't have
we'd be
social
bored.
media in lockdown,
Oh,
We'd
no.
be so bored.
what?
But what happened to just sitting down and talking?
First of
communicating?
all,
Alright, so-
nobody wants to talk to anyone in the house 24/7.
24/7.
And every day.
No.
And remember, the people that's in your house, for example, let's be honest, like some people didn't have people to lock down with.
Right.
So if you can go and house party,
Yeah, it can be lonely.
and you
yeah.
can,
True.
yeah,
Lonely.
and then
Yeah,
you're talking
you
to
can.
your cousin in America, and you're talking
Yeah.
to,
Right.
all these people,
Yeah.
then it's like you feel like you're
A part of something.
You're part of something,
Yeah.
or maybe the people that you live with, you
Yeah.
don't really talk to them. Like,
True.
I don't talk to everybody in my house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you want to talk to, your
Yeah,
people.
true.
So it's bittersweet, I think.
You have to be
Pros and
balanced.
cons, yeah.
You just have to be balanced.
It's a blessing or a curse.
Right.
It
Depending
can go
on
either way.
Depending on what you use it for.
Exactly.
Yeah, true. Exactly.
And people be getting the bag on social media as well.
Yeah, for real.
Listen, okay.
So can-
Influencer life and that is real.
Right.
So can you teach
Well,
us?
some of them are real.
Can you teach us how to get the bag, sis?
Uh-oh.
How do we get the bag?
There's a lot of steps.
Because I want to get the bag.
The only thing I will say for everything is be authentic.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, because if you're authentic, people will pay attention to you. It doesn't matter the social media algorithm. It doesn't matter how pretty your content looks. If you're just a pretty face and you're just like, hi. I mean, it's cute for a while,
But then it gets boring.
But then it
Yeah,
gets
it gets
boring
boring.
because
Boring.
a billion other people are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But if you're authentic, if you're true to yourself, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't even matter like how many followers you have, right? Because it just takes that one person to look at you and be like, oh, that person's a star, or I want to do business with that person. You don't have to have 1,000 followers. And I think what's happening now in social media is like people feel less important if they don't have 1,000 followers.
That's why they're buying their followers. They're buying their followers, they're buying their
Right.
likes. They want to
Right.
set a certain,
Get
Right.
the blue tick.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's how
That
the
is-
lies start on social
You
media
know,
as
that's though,
well.
yeah, I
It's
feel
a
like
hot-
social media is like, yeah, it is good on one hand, and yeah, it's a bit weird on the other hand because it gives people, even down to the trollers,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
it gives them a voice.
Yeah.
It gives them something. So depending on your mood or depending on whatever, like I know certain people, me, I don't give a shit. Like you told me, and if you're trolling me, good luck. I'm gonna troll you right back. You're not gonna. I'm either gonna ignore you. I'm either gonna ignore you, or I'll say something to make you look so stupid, and I'll cuss you, and then people will automatically just get onto you anyway. But certain other people, it will just control their whole mood in their day. Someone can say, "Oh, you're ugly," or whatever, and then certain people's like.
But
Am I ugly?
no, but
Am I
I
ugly?
no,
Or-
but
Yeah.
So it's dangerous as well. It's
Definitely.
dangerous.
But-
Depends on your mindset and how strong you are.
Yeah,
And
not everyone's
also-
strong-minded.
and it depends how you're getting it. For example, like I think right now the stage I'm at on my social media, I don't have like the maddest followers yet, so I have more positive stuff than negative because the people I think who's following me right now, like people who really mess with me.
Yeah.
But if you're like influencers, like, and you've got like millions of people or even like thousands, whatever, if you're seeing that a lot, even though you can say just whatever, but if you're getting that 24/7 that stays in your subconscious mind, like you're gonna
And it can lead to mental health.
Yeah,
it takes a
has
toll on
happened
people.
for a lot of
It
celebrities.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
know what it is as well though, because even back to celebrity lifestyle, and that, this is what I truly believe. I get sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming and whatnot, but some of these celebrities or certain other people, they wasn't nobody before social media. So
That's true.
if they was in the middle and the crunch of it before social media, so they knew how to take the rough with the smooth in real life.
Yeah.
So when it comes to social media, it's a piece of cake. But if you've had a certain just smooth run throughout your life and you haven't really had no confrontation before in real life, social media will eat you up. Because like, what the fuck? Like in real life, I've never had to.
But it's
deal with this
extreme
shit.
though. Some of it can be very extreme.
Like people get death threats and
Yeah, but the thing is, these come from people who will never, you would walk past them in a real life
Right,
situation.
that's what I'm
They
saying.
would
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
say it.
But also, what about if you're young? What if like you're still kind of growing and learning about yourself, and you know, social media manipulates the minds of you know.
I can't lie, I can't lie. I personally think, obviously, social media is whatever. As long as you got a phone and you got an email account, you can make an Instagram thing. But there should be some way where we can nip it in the bud a bit. I think because it should be at least
18.
Turn off
there
the
is a
comments.
way.
like over.
I mean, there is some age
over
restrictions.
16s, over 17, 18-ish. I feel
I
like
think
it's only
18 at
even
least.
18 because some of these, like, remember, a lot of kids nowadays anyway, they're soft anyway. That they're
Exactly.
soft, super soft
Yeah,
in general.
that's true.
So when it comes
You
to
just gotta say, I
people
don't like
saying-
you, and they start crying.
Literally.
Yeah.
I don't
But why
I
is
don't wanna
that?
be your
It's
friend.
because of the
Then they-
social
yeah,
Absolutely.
then they're crying in bits. So I feel like it should have that little boundary somehow.
Right,
I don't know how they'll work it because you can
But the
lie.
comments
But
is
you
the
know
one
what
thing
it
that
is.
most people read is the comments. So literally, just turn off your comments. If you can't handle what people have to say, whether it's good or bad,
But-
Yeah, but
turn
there's
off your
always-
comments.
As a human being, you always want to know
Feedback,
whether
right,
it's
yeah.
good
Yeah.
or
I
bad.
couldn't
I
give a
want to know
flying.
what someone's
I couldn't
saying.
give a shit.
Do you know
It's
why?
not
Do you know
my
why
family,
you're
my
lying?
friends.
Do you know why you're lying? Do you know why you're lying?
What?
Do you know why you're lying? Do you know why you're lying? No, why you're lying?
Watch it.
Fucking calm down. But I'm saying, listen, why you're lying here? Because you don't have social media.
Listen, I love it.
No,
I have
I'm
fun of
saying,
it. I have fun of it.
What's the point of uploading things if you don't want to get the real
response?
feedback?
Yeah.
No,
I get it.
You might as well
I
put
get
it on
it.
your WhatsApp. You
It's
might as well put it on your WhatsApp
instant. It's
story.
instant gratification,
100%.
isn't it? Oh, she likes me.
Yeah.
You just said. You
Yeah,
said
for
I
real.
don't
Yeah,
like your
100%.
pictures.
That's what I said. You're
Oh
trying.
well,
I might-
goddamn.
I might look at your pet. I might look at your pictures.
Well, I've just been defeated. Let me just shut up.
And I might see your pictures and go, it's really nice, but I don't, because I'm not into
Right.
it.
No,
for
but I
me,
don't
it's
take
just
it
not-
too personal. I don't get hurt. I don't let
Right.
it damage my
Right.
whole day.
I mean,
you haven't.
I mean,
It's a joke. It's a joke.
But for a lot of people, it's
no, but
that
are you
instant-
joking?
But
Right.
Yeah, I
it
am, I'm
is, it's
joking.
instant gratification. You
Yeah.
get, I've got 100 likes,
Even like,
whatever it is.
I've had like supporters hit me up and that like, oh, I can't believe you followed me back, or that would be sick. You followed me back.
Yeah.
All right, follow me back, mate.
It's not that serious.
Not serious. Like, serious.
But you don't know what it might do for that actual
No,
person.
it's
Like,
serious. But that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. Like, a lot
okay.
of people see it to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Whole nother level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Matrix.
Yeah, but it's true. If somebody's following you back, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're looking at your page.
Yeah.
Because another way to tailor the stuff that's coming towards you is the mute button. I don't.
Yeah.
Does anybody
Yeah.
use the mute?
I
do
use the
love
mute
a
a
good
lot.
mute.
I
I love a
use
good mute
Snapchat
button.
for I don't know.
Stuff that.
It works tremendously because
It
a lot of
does.
people are also comparing themselves on their feed. Oh, this person, has a smaller waist. Oh, this person has a, and it's like, okay, when's my turn, God? It's like,
But I feel like there comes a point where I feel like you have to tune out there.
Yeah.
Because don't you feel like it gets too much?
Yeah,
Like,
it can. It
On a
can.
whole, yeah, my thing now is I upload and disappear.
And just cuts. Yeah, that's it.
I'll check my phone when and as I please, like when I want, like a couple of likes, or well, because I don't really care what's going on in that world. Because I'm really trying to
the real
focus
world.
in my
Yeah.
world.
so then
My
why are
real
you on
world
social media then?
Because of my job. If I do music, I'm in the entertainment world, so I need that for extra
Right.
publicity
Yeah.
or like following or
Right.
expanding on my fan base. Do you understand?
The thing about social media though is it's meant for you to be social.
Yeah.
You
no,
know?
but
Because-
sometimes, no, but I mean like a break wise. I feel
Got
like
it.
yeah, so I'm
Okay,
saying,
got
so
it.
on the whole, I mean, I love.
Okay, I was about to say,
Yeah,
like,
no, I love to go
you need to be
flipping
on
through
there, right?
She's got that.
You need to be
Okay, well, that was
interacting.
cool. Like, well, where are they? I love social
Right,
media.
right,
Like, even my thing. I don't even care about like some people. I don't like that. I don't want them to know
Right, right.
me. I might not even looked at the
Yeah.
picture.
You just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it, innit?
Like
You just
it.
like it, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
like,
It's
you
true,
don't like,
it's true.
whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, I feel like everyone needs a little breathing space. You got to know
Absolutely.
when to just
No, yeah.
Because you're,
Just
it's
a
a
break.
break. Because it's like you're consumed in everyone's world, and in real life, you're not really consumed in everyone's world. I feel like you're not meant to be. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I kind of feel like it's not my business.
Yeah,
Sometimes like, it's not my business.
They share too much.
Right. That's why that new button come in handy.
That's it. You don't need to share everything on
No,
social
the thing is with
media.
social media though, someone will share something and then get mad at all the opinions. And I'm thinking, you have put your business all the way out there. I'm like on season 5, honey. Like, I know your life. Or you've made me feel like I know your life. So
it's true. But I think there's still like, people need to understand that like people are still human. Do you get it? Like the same thing that Sharon was talking about last time, like the girl who's getting death threats, like bro, it's not that deep. Like your baby was crying, bro. It's not.
Yeah.
No, but
I'm not saying she deserved all of that.
Even though she put it out there, bro, like still.
Yeah, it's her life.
Like,
It's her business.
I don't get
There's
it.
no rules, bro.
Like people.
Okay, there's no rules.
I like
for social
that.
media.
There's no rules.
No, there's no rules.
But you will be perceived in a certain way.
No, there's
Yeah,
no
but
rules.
the
I
people
get that.
who are throwing out the hate, they don't care.
No.
They don't really care.
Yeah, for real, they don't.
That is real life. People
That's
judge
real
you.
life.
People
That's real
judge you every day
That
as
is
well.
real
People
life.
will have something to say about
people
whatever
die,
it is.
people this. It's real life. No one gives a shit.
No, it's true.
No, the only thing with social media is that people are hearing them judge you.
That's it. It's
Yeah.
in your face.
Like
It's something you
happens
don't know,
anyway,
which is
and
worse.
it's stuck there. Do you get it?
Right.
It's
And
not
other
like
people can see that they've said this.
Right.
So it's now you're feeling judged by the whole world.
yeah.
It's like other day I was watching something and I was talking about like certain guys are less masculine now, certain things and that. Because someone posted something and in their post, like selfie and that, doing whatever, but it was crying, innit? So, but everyone was getting this person for crying.
I shouldn't laugh.
Like, why is he crying?
Wait, it was a picture or a video?
It's a video.
It's a video.
Yeah.
So my man's crying, like, oh, I think it was something to do with his kids or something. I can't remember what it was, but
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
but
I remember.
whatever it was though. But I'm saying, oh, women hear that. But my thing is, if you posted that, you just gotta be prepared to take whatever comes of it, bro.
Well, you're just looking at reaction.
That's
Well,
it.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
it. Why are you holding your phone
And crying into the camera. It's a bit
not
normal.
But you know
No, that's not
And
normal.
remember, you have to stop recording.
Position.
Wait. Look back at it. You have to stop recording. Look back at it. Then press next. Put a caption or do whatever.
And then it's probably like,
But
oh,
you're
the
emotional.
lighting was bad. The lighting was bad. Let me
Let
get
me
the
cry
light.
again. Let me
No,
cry
it's
again.
true.
Yeah, for real. Cry.
So
In their defense though, sometimes people are so lonely,
It's true.
right? Because we're, as much as we're all together on social media, it's still such an isolated world, right? So imagine that guy is like so lonely, and the only I know people like this. I gotta post because these are my family.
Yeah.
There's some people that consider Instagram like their family.
Their life,
Yeah.
You understand? So that's what I'm taking away from that. And maybe it also makes the world a little bit more vulnerable because now you can see that men cry.
Yeah.
I love it when men
You know,
cry.
I
think
love
it's
it
quite
too. I think
sweet.
it's kinda
It's
cute.
lovely.
But on the other hand, it also could just get him a few more likes and
Sympathy.
Yeah, a bit more
exactly.
sympathy.
Like Zona went,
Yeah.
you know, so
I'm
more
not
women
sweet.
might react that way.
I'm not mad at people crying, yeah. But sometimes I feel like that's stage, babe.
What's the
Yeah,
motive?
yeah,
Like that's
Wait,
like that's
wait,
stage.
wait,
Do
wait,
you know what I mean?
Because I'm not the only guy here, so let me just. So wait, your husband, your partner, whatever, he's always crying.
No, we're not saying
But the
all
guy
time.
I'm not sure, is that cute? Is
did
that
he
cool?
always
Not
cry?
all the
Is that
time.
cute? No, but I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying. I feel like if a guy holds the camera up at this time,
Yeah.
right,
Oh my god.
and he's looking at the thing and he's crying, that's a man that sounds like he cries all the time. So I remember as well.
wait.
Remember. I've got one of my good friends. Yeah, he cries all the time, emotional. But his thing is more emotional. Like he's passionate.
Passionate,
About it.
passionate.
Yeah, that's
He's
different.
crying.
It's a
That's like-
different-
So, but if you're looking for sympathy about something and you're crying all the time,
It's not cool. I think the worst thing about it is, like you said, you're holding a phone and you know you've got to prepare yourself.
You gotta force them
breathing's
out.
got to be right. Like,
That's so
the-
forced.
Yeah,
the-
I've got to think about what's actually getting me emotional because
Right.
if you're emotional, you don't kind of go, "Oh God, let me just get my phone quickly," and you know.
Then what if your battery's dead? You're gonna look for the charger first, then charge it, and then start.
I don't think there's anything wrong with a man crying.
No,
but
it's
I'm
not
just
wrong.
saying, I
Of
think
course,
it's
like man for I don't say cry, but I'm saying man for show their emotions.
Yeah.
Did he progress into the cry or was just sweat straight
That's
away?
what I was gonna
play.
ask.
Was it like
No,
that?
but it's different because what's his name? Is it
Tyrese.
Ashley?
You know
Tyrese.
Tyrese?
No,
God.
Even
that-
he started.
that was
though.
passion.
No,
But
that's
Tyrese
what
was
I
passion.
No,
That was
He
passion.
started
I wasn't
talking
sure.
and then he progressed.
No, Tyrese was
No, he
passion.
progressed into it.
You better leave my man alone.
I'm not gonna lie.
That was
I wasn't
passion.
I wasn't sure.
I'm not sure.
Remember, he's an actor.
He's a human. He's a human.
And then he said,
What do you want from me?
it was
I'm sure he does
Not
that
your
exact
dad.
same scene in Fast and Furious. He does the exact same scene in Fast and Furious. So that to me was scary, bro.
No, I'm not gonna lie. That one looked a bit staged for me.
I don't know.
But
I felt it in my soul.
It could have been.
But
this is.
I'm an empath, so I feel things.
No, but the thing is as well is what you got to remember what social media is used for.
Right.
It is also about publicity.
Yeah.
That's true.
He was in a place, so
Yeah.
he could have just been like, I need to get back in the centre. I need
Yeah, they need to start talking about me. They start crying.
Pulled the Justice
Ashley, is it Ashley Waters?
Who?
Is that
Ashley
him?
Waters from Soul
From
Solid.
Top
Yeah,
Boy.
yeah. So
Sorry.
it's a good one. No, but he was.
So
Yo, dead ass.
You got 21 seconds.
Yeah,
21 seconds.
All right.
No, he was he done something about.
Romeo done.
It took too long, babe. It took too long.
Yo, dead ass.
I got you.
I know there's gonna be more, so I don't know.
I got you.
No, go on, Marnie. Let us speak.
Well, and quickly, what he did was, he was talking about Black Lives Matter, innit? So he was talking about like how like the police like take the mick and da. But he started crying in the video. But that seemed genuine.
Real.
Do you know what I mean? Like what he was talking about, like started. So no one was like, oh, why are you crying? But I think sometimes you can kind of
See,
tell.
you can tell. You feel it, don't you?
He
You
didn't
feel
start.
it.
He didn't start off crying. Like it progressed. Do you know what I mean? You know when your voice starts shaking and stuff like that, and then you know it's
But
real.
like, even that's a deep matter. It's something that may have been a passionate cry.
Yeah.
So maybe man can believe that a bit more. Like, it's a deep thing.
Yeah,
like,
but Tyrese was still talking about. He was
but
talking about his
I
kids.
think it's the
with that
same
one.
with him. It could have been a passionate cry as well. I do believe that, but I think it's one of those, isn't it? You know what I mean? You just don't know.
You don't know.
But my thing is,
What
I don't know,
someone's
I'm very
intentions are.
like, man, so I'm just like, I'm gonna cry. Man, cry off camera. Man ain't gotta bring it to the camera.
Well, you know what?
Man,
Sometimes,
But you're not. I think that's why I was with Tyrese. You could say, well, he was maybe not so relevant, and after that, he may have brought his
for clout. Is that what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say? He's doing it
Tyrese
for
is always
clout.
relevant to me.
I hear that, but I'm just saying, maybe in his world, I agree. But I'm just saying, in maybe for him,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He may not have felt so relevant, and it may have, because that's the thing, what social media does, isn't it?
True.
It makes you feel relevant. It's
Right.
not real, but it makes you feel relevant. So maybe he felt, oh God, I'm not getting enough likes, or
Get some more.
Yeah, he's
clout
seeing all
chasing.
these other people, but
let me
himself.
see what I can do about that.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you never know somebody's motive. So
Absolutely.
I think in posting to social, you just know that whatever you're gonna get is just a reaction.
Yeah.
And that's what it
Regardless.
is.
Yeah.
100%.
Regardless.
To
Because
be fair though as well, with some people, I reckon that it's just like second nature now, innit? It's like I need to tell someone something. Let me get my phone. It's just like they don't even realize that they're posting it to a whole world
Yeah.
audience kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Also, letting them know everywhere you go. It's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
in the
you
toilet,
need to do all of that.
upstairs.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
I think it can be dangerous as well, though. Like putting your
Oh, yeah.
location
yeah,
everywhere. I
definitely.
think it's better to do it like
Absolutely.
after you leave,
Yeah.
depending on who you are. Do you know? If you know you got ops, I don't
Yeah.
think you should be
Yeah.
posting your
There's a
location.
celebrity in the States that actually she dropped her location by accident, and one of her stalkers like showed up at her at her event, and like her brother came out and was like, "Yo, get away from my sister."
Was that Angela Simmons?
I said a celebrity.
Oh.
But yeah, it was her.
yeah.
You know, so I think it's very, very important, like after the fact, you know, after you leave, because there's some crazy people out there. And you think serial killers were bad in the 70s? They're even.
Why the 70s and not the 80s?
What?
No, I don't know.
No, I said, why did you pick the 70s?
I don't know. I always
Was it more
pick
rough
the
in
70s like for the past. I always like
Oh,
the past.
okay.
is
No,
the
I just
70s.
wondered. I thought there was something
80s
more
is still
serious
too
going
recent
on
in
there.
my mind. You know,
Oh,
it's
okay,
like,
fine. Sorry, just ignore that. I was just it's me
no,
thinking
it's
deep.
a random. It's a random.
I was just thinking deep.
What
sorry.
do you lot think about like children on social media?
Oh,
So
I
you know,
hate it actually.
So you know, like you got children on like TikTok,
Yeah,
like,
nah.
because children be getting the bag too. Do you get it on YouTube?
I need your
on
password.
YouTube?
I need your logins.
Yeah.
I need to
think
see
you got
who's
monitoring.
messaging
Yeah,
you.
you got. It's hard to monitor TikTok.
No,
though.
it ain't. Look,
It is.
Recently,
I deleted my
no.
daughter's TikTok because it was mine, but she created a new one.
No, yeah.
And
Why?
added a number.
Why though?
Why did you delete it?
Because there was too much things on there that I thought that was not appropriate for her to see.
Yeah, she was
how did
singing
she
songs.
tailor your feed
No,
as
no,
well?
she was singing
To be
songs she had no
honest,
business singing.
yeah,
She was
this is
doing
the
dances
problem.
she had no business
And the thing
doing.
is, she's dancing to things where I don't even.
Do you know this?
Do you know what it is? I'm not necessarily with her 24/7. She's in the living room. I'm in the kitchen.
Right.
I mean, I'll put it out there. I'm a single parent. I'm not always watching her, and I can admit that. Hey, we're not all perfect.
No one's judging you.
You know what I mean? But when I noticed that, I deleted it. And this little girl created a new one, but added a number 4 on it, as if I wouldn't notice. I said, this girl's too. And it annoyed me, so I deleted it.
These
I
kids,
deleted- I
these
just
kids
don't
know.
They're smart though. They're not.
Should they're
But
clever.
don't you need an email address?
Email and a phone number.
I don't
text
know
messages,
how.
things.
On God, I don't know how she created a
On
new
God.
one.
But you know what? On your whatever device,
Yeah.
your information could be stored on it.
So
and
maybe
she's
she
going,
just for autofill.
Yeah.
It might be that, but then
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, we did try and get back into it.
Yeah.
and she didn't even
No,
know the
that got
password.
deleted again
I
because
think,
really and truly,
I
she
think
had
they
no
should. I
business.
think they should create a
Should've beat
kid,
her ass.
A kids version.
a kids TikTok
Yeah, a
because
kids version.
there's certain
Yeah.
songs like
Yeah, exactly.
How young is too young to be on
I
social
think
media? What do you
10
guys think?
upwards is fine, but anything under that.
10.
Even
Wow.
10, no.
No, but I
because-
think-
I couldn't have a cell
Upwards.
phone at 16.
I know.
I think-
You know what I mean? I mean,
No, I think
it's, in this day and age.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
the day and
in
age,
this
I
day
know,
and
but I
age.
just think
Yeah.
about it and I'm like, dang, that's
By
like
10 though, I think that you fully know what's wrong, what's right.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
should be
you
singing.
No,
know.
but-
What you should be singing and what you shouldn't be singing.
No.
Remember,
Oh,
you know.
Yeah, by the age
necessarily,
of
though.
5, you know
Yeah,
what's
but
a swear
there's a
word
lot
and
of
what's
songs.
She knows.
No, but there's a lot of songs that, you know, if from a child's mind, if they have not been exposed to certain things,
Yeah.
they can sing the words of these songs
And-
and not really know the
Right.
intention.
Yeah,
they
or
don't know what they're
something,
singing
you
about.
know,
It's
oh,
true.
it's juicy, it's like all of this.
Yeah.
So
They don't
a
know
child's
meaning.
going, oh, yeah, my fruit is juicy.
no,
They're not looking at it from a
no, it's
sexual.
true.
That's true.
When you're younger, we'll sing in my neck,
Remember,
my
Kids are
bed,
singing
live
what
my
right now?
bed. Yeah, we didn't know what that
Yeah.
meant.
but remember as well.
Oh, I do.
No one knew what.
That's due to
When he was a
that.
kid, you didn't know.
What you know as well. Because your musical taste might be similar to your parents.
Yeah,
Your parents
yeah,
listen
yeah.
on certain playing that they're
Agree.
happy with you, listen to certain music around
Yeah,
them.
that's
Then
true.
you're gonna, but at the same time, your parent might give you that look. Like if you say
A certain word.
fuck or shit, like they give you that look. And
What about siblings though? What about like older siblings and you got like older son, younger daughter? He's playing music. She sings word for word, and I'm like, how does she know this? And I don't acknowledge. Sometimes she's singing the words of these songs, and you're going, how does she know these words? She can hear a song once,
yeah,
and she's just got it. And I'm like, how does she know?
But kids are like that,
these-
innit? They pick
Yeah,
up.
I was the same.
I feel like he's speaking to me directly. I feel like
The catfish. But the thing is that I kind of think if I acknowledge it and let her know, then she may think, this is naughty, this is a bad word. I might use it.
Put it in my
so
archives.
I try not. Yeah, exactly. So I try not to acknowledge it too many times and just kind of go, that song's not for you. You know, that's Josh's song, or you know, CJ. That's not. You can't listen to that one, or you can, and just move it along that way. But I won't break it down and say, you know,
That
that
particular
they're
word.
talking about
Yeah.
this, that, and the other. You know, because I don't think she needs to know too much at that age. But
But yeah, but I think definitely by 10.
Yeah,
I
10's
reckon
I
10
think
is
a bit
okay.
older.
But then, no, but no, I think 10 is cool.
Ten's okay if you've got the passwords
And you
and
run
and you're
you run it.
monitoring it.
Yeah.
You're monitoring it.
Because on some accounts it will say this is run
But
by
the
the parent.
thing with being 10 is that you're still very smart and you know how to do a lot. I mean, our kids nowadays, we've both got 6-year-olds.
Yeah, that's true.
And they are so smart.
Oh,
they know how
honestly.
to work this
Everything,
and that.
yeah.
They know how to, and they don't need you to kind of show you how to do it. And at 10, you're fully clued up. Like you can
Yeah,
go and
true.
if you hear something in the playground, like a word,
Oh, yeah.
you're Googling that and find
What
out.
does it mean?
You know, my goddaughter will ask the most random questions. What's this and what's that? And sometimes it's like totally inappropriate. You know, me and her mum will look at each other and go, right, how are we going to deal with this one?
You mean like, what's whack?
We haven't had that one
The
yet.
answer to that one, you're finished.
But like, for instance,
now.
maybe next year. That song.
That song's
okay,
on
awful.
TikTok.
No, but
That's
it's
the
not-
thing.
But listen, it's not only on on TikTok, they did like a really slow kind of contemporary version.
Whereas, we'll see.
No. God. I don't know. You heard it, right?
It's a bucket in the mob.
Oh my God.
It's sung like quite like
it's like an opera.
Yes,
type.
What?
Yeah. So in the video, but no, in the video, the girl's doing a contemporary dance.
Yeah.
So my daughter, being a dancer, is watching it, and Josh is going, "What? Why is she singing that?" And I'm going, "No, it's the contemporary version. It's fine. She's a contemporary dance. It's fine." I didn't have a clue myself until Imani broke it down. So I'm like, and that must be happening in quite a few households. Oblivious.
Oblivious.
Do you know what I mean?
It took me a minute to realise what that was.
Older
Siblings.
Exactly.
To kind of break
So
it
they're
down.
just relying
Imagine.
on, that child to tell them, and if that
And
child
they'll be
is doing what they're doing,
Right.
God, our kids are doomed.
No, we just have to be on them.
Yeah.
What do you lot think about like the kind of the cancel thing on social media? So, like people bring up like old tweets and stuff.
Like the
Like-
cancel,
like
you're
cancel
cancelled.
culture.
Cancel
Yeah,
culture.
because like old tweets, like there was like someone that's a rapper and he was just something about like black girls.
Oh.
This was like
Oh, we
I don't know
know
if it was
that
like
What
2 years
rapper?
ago.
There's
Oh,
like
we
loads
know
of
him.
them.
There's
Loads
loads
of
of
them that have
them.
done
Yeah,
that.
to be honest, there's loads of them. Yeah, but there's one
Yeah.
in particular,
Yeah,
like, and then
yeah.
his rap went. No, I think his rap went viral.
Who's that?
And then like he put out a song, and then the next day it was gone. Like because everyone got into him because he all these.
My thing is, me personally, I don't overly believe in cancel culture. Because I feel like people cancel who don't want to cancel. Like everyone just waits, they're cancelled. And then it's all a trend. I feel like cancel
Definitely a
culture
trend.
is a trend.
What about Wiley?
It is.
Anything. Say again?
What about what happened to Wiley though?
Oh, that was
No,
horrendous.
but
He just
but
got
he
annihilated.
wasn't
But
cancelled
he
by
wasn't cancelled.
by
He wasn't
us.
cancelled
He
by the
wasn't
culture.
cancelled by us.
That was cancelled by
The
the
government. Them
Deleted
Man,
everything.
didn't want to talk too much of them things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? This is a new thing. I'm trying to keep it in. Why is not my dog like that? But obviously, man, big up his thing and free
No,
Riley.
but,
You know what
no,
I'm
but
saying?
I don't think that. I mean, I get it, but I feel like if you was young, like 14, yeah, and you said that, and now you're like 25, that's not the same person anymore.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Do you know what I mean? So I don't think it's fair.
No,
I don't think it's fair
Right.
to kind of be like,
I'm
Yeah.
bit-
I think
I'm
the
bittersweet
cancel
with
culture's
that one.
made up.
I'm a bit bittersweet with that one.
why?
I don't know. I just
Are you the same person when you was 14?
No,
to now?
you're not.
no, but they're
didn't
not
post
dragging
on
that.
social
I wasn't even posting on at 14.
Did you have social media at 14?
Of course not.
I'm
Like,
saying
that's what you're trying to
the
say.
same
Like,
thing.
in the
Hypothetically speaking,
Right.
though.
Because for example, like say our parents, yeah, they never had social media, yeah,
No,
but
that's
they were
true.
saying reckless things at 14. We just didn't see it. That's the only difference.
Yeah, I
now
guess,
they
yeah.
can see our reckless
right,
movements.
right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
They
yeah.
can't. We couldn't see theirs.
But do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Because I feel like there's a lot of people that when they were a certain age, they thought that way, and you can tell they still think that way now.
That's different.
Yeah, but
my
that's
issue.
different.
That's different.
And that's when I would cancel someone because your mindset will never change.
Right.
So you know.
It's wild. It's wild to say it will never change, but
Well, all right, not never.
Well, it
but
hasn't
more often
changed.
enough,
Yeah.
it's embedded in you, so it's
It
going to be
is.
very difficult for you to change.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the comment because, like, what about there was a celebrity who said something, and obviously her life was surrounded by. I think she made a comment about dark-skinned people.
It's
Yeah.
always about
No, no.
dark-skinned people.
But
anyway.
you could say that she has
Amen.
learned that lesson and she's moved on. And being a younger person, she might have made that comment because of her surroundings, or maybe she was, told certain things about.
she was gassed.
Yes,
Basically,
exactly.
yeah.
And so now she's older, she's learnt that actually it's a stupid thing for me to have said. But yet she got ridiculed and whatever,
But how do we know that she learned?
Exactly.
You know?
You
don't
that's
know.
what I'm saying.
Because
Because that's
No,
why
it's the
cancel
truth.
culture is actually important because
Yeah.
now we get to hold people accountable.
For the new
You know,
people
but
coming
as
up
well-
to watch your words.
No, but
for
you
the
know,
new
as well,
people.
sometimes as well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. See with social media, it's not real.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
because, for example, yeah, that my sister's darker than me. I'm like, little black you, like, but it's banter between me and her, innit?
it's not funny.
But I'm saying, but,
It isn't.
But she might know, and that's bro. That's I love it. That's what I'm saying. But she might call me something else, like banter. But with social media now, especially like Twitter and all these things,
Oh, God.
people forget that you're gonna be held accountable
Yes,
for it.
definitely.
So they just naturally wake up, send. But they forget, 10 years down the line,
Yeah, it's
someone
gonna
might
come back.
bring that back
Right,
up.
right,
and say,
right.
That's why I don't personally believe in cancel culture because I don't know the ins and outs of the situation. I'm just gonna say that person's cancelled because this. I don't know the full story.
I know it's perfect.
Yeah,
at the end of
no,
the day.
that's
But honestly, I think
Everyone makes
social media
mistakes.
is real only because if you look at a lot of politicians nowadays and what's happening, there a lot of laws are being taken into effect because somebody posted on social media.
Yeah.
God.
You know, and it's like it's actually affecting our reality. Like some people's posts are actually taken seriously. Actually, there's a statistic where it seems like the baby boomers actually take what people post on social media like real versus Generation Z and and the millennials. Like they take that stuff verbatim and they run with it. So I think maybe in a way it's real for certain generations, but for us we can tell what's fake and what's not fake, but the older generation
Yeah,
cannot.
it's real to an extent.
Right.
It's real to an extent, but there's a lot of smoke and mirrors. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
just like,
absolutely. We know that.
Yeah,
though.
but a lot of people don't, and that's why.
And that's the
I think younger
problem.
people.
Yeah, the younger generation.
Yeah, like
don't
they'll
care
see
about
you
anything.
like in drip and
Like, for
all this
example,
stuff.
I could put 10 grand on the table now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then it's in front of Imani. She
Yeah.
posts it.
Yeah.
I'm getting the bag.
Yeah.
These times, that's my bread.
But the younger generation is more likely to question. That's what I'm saying.
No, I feel
like
They
believe it.
They're more
I
like
think they're
really.
more
They
likely
don't.
to be
They're
like,
more likely to go
she
along.
got
question,
10, she
actually.
posted 10 bags. She got 10 bags. I want 10 bags. How'd I get 10 bags? And she could say, listen, I got the 10 bags from doing X, Y, and Z, and it could be something that's illegal, something nasty, prostitute, whatever it is. But they're looking at it like, raw. My girl's got an OnlyFans page, and she's done this, My girl's a drug dealer. My man's a trapper. My man's, he's got this. That's what the younger generation look at it like.
I'm gonna agree to disagree, but I think I honestly believe in the younger generation. I think that they will question more. I actually think the older generation, because they don't use our platforms as much, and then when they do get on it, it's like, oh wow, look at. I mean, think about it. I don't know if y'all have like parents who share things on WhatsApp. And like you, right? I get all the WhatsApp videos. Like, oh, look at the cure for coronavirus. And it's like, put onions in the corner of your house. And one time I walked to my mama's house and there's onions in the corner of the house.
That one's true though.
It is.
It is true, actually. But it's true. That's true.
Onions are definitely.
Onions do pick up. You know what I'm trying to say? But I'm saying the stuff spreads so much.
No, it's true.
I think I don't know. But
In the COVID, I thought the army was gonna come in. That message that went on.
guys.
Oh, what's that?
No, honey.
maybe it's younger and older, and then it's just us in the middle.
I don't know. I didn't believe from social
Might
media.
be a middle ground.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact that even that down to even women or like when you're young, a younger girl might see an older guy with a car.
Right.
Oh, he's the man. He's the
It's a rental.
That might not be his car.
Yeah,
that
it's a
might
rental.
be
His
whatever.
dad's.
But he is the man.
Yeah.
Or a young boy might see his older his friend might come with his big brother's chain.
Yeah.
And
And all the
all
bags.
Yeah,
All the bags around him.
and then
Nice.
posting it on social
No,
media.
that's true.
Yeah, lifestyle. That young boy, he wants that. How did you do that, bro? I've done that.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I thought that the younger generation, they're
Or
way more
even-
impressionable.
or
If
even
you're
more
older,
gullible.
you kinda-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Social
you've been
media can be
there,
a trap.
You've been there, you've done that,
Could
you've
be.
seen that, you worn that t-shirt, and you kind of know, that's a facade. That man, that's not real.
Do you know what? I'm gonna
I
just
give
say
it to
one
you. I
thing.
give it to you.
Social media, especially with a lot of influencers, they paint themselves to be up this amazing
true.
person. They've got all this designer. Then actually, I'm sure they don't mean it, but they make a lot of young girls and young boys feel immature. Not immature, sorry, insecure about themselves.
Yeah.
These times, they're posting up in Gucci, Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, whatever it is. These times, the label's still in there. They're gonna
Yeah, they're
return that.
bringing it.
They're bringing it back.
They rented
And
that or
poor-
something.
And the poor kids
Yeah.
are killing themselves
To
to
try and
spend
get
their
it.
money
Yeah.
just to
Do you
live
know-
up to that
do you know-
because they believe it.
They want
know,
that. They want
actually-
that extra
They
life.
want
They
that
want that
lifestyle.
extra
Do you know what
life.
it is,
They're
though?
fake. They're fakers.
Social
Yeah,
media is
that's what they are.
desirable.
Do you know what it is though,
Fake.
yeah? I feel like just,
Annoying.
I feel like what's more important is your captions.
Oh yeah, that
Because
annoying.
it's like, 100%, because it's like, for example, people in the social world, they might know me for music or whatever, but they know me for lifestyle.
Yeah.
People mind me.
Just want to do
and
lifestyle.
da-da-da-da.
Stream that right now. Stream that.
Yeah,
Lifestyle.
I'm
CJ100.
living life, I'm posting certain things, but I'm never, my caption will never be like, if you can't live my life, you're broke.
Yeah.
Or you can't do it. I might say something like
Motivational.
something motivational, or something just lit
That's-
or having fun.
That's
Something
important though, because certain celebrities do that. Like, oh, bitch, you can never. You're right. I can't. Like,
I'll try.
I'm trying. Oh yeah, you can never. You're right. I can't. Like,
But honestly, that's what's contributing to a lot of people who are becoming like workaholics. I know, like in New York, we have this huge work culture. People are working like ridiculous amounts of
Same as
hours.
here,
You
same
know
as
what I'm
here.
trying
Same
to
as
say?
here.
Because everyone is like, yeah, I gotta grind, I gotta
Yeah,
hustle, I gotta be like that entrepreneur. Not knowing that entrepreneur life is not as glamorous as people make it out to be.
Oh my God, there's a
You know?
particular guy that I'm not gonna say his name.
Oh, we know.
Oh my God, this one. No, this guy has got an audacity. This guy was living the dream in Dubai. If you don't know who that is, I'm not
Okay,
gonna say no
okay,
more.
never mind.
He was living the dream in Dubai. Yeah, he had the chauffeurs.
The who's?
Louis Vuitton chauffeur.
Chauffeur.
He was living like a sheikh.
I'm waiting the shivers.
Chauffeur.
Yeah, the shivers.
She went all French on us. Le chauffeur.
Oh my God. This guy- Chauffeur. Oh, whatever. Guys, you knew what I meant. Yes, you did. You knew what I meant. Yeah, drop it out. Drop it out. You knew what I
So
meant.
he had the chauffeur as well.
Listen, he was living the life. Every picture, lifestyle. Every picture, designer. Every picture, champagne for breakfast. Turns out, dude was doing fraud. That wasn't even honest work.
Oh, that guy.
Rude.
No, but this is
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I know this guy.
Social media is not real.
No, but this is
Don't
why-
get caught up.
This
It's true.
is why it's crazy. This is why, in my opinion, people like you and that mindset, that's a whole different ballgame. Don't matter what a man's doing to get his bread and whatever, that's down to him. You can't judge a man if a man's doing fraud, drugs. No, wait, let me finish with that. 9 to 5, doing whatever. He's doing what he's doing and he's providing for his. So just because he's doing that, that's mad for you to even look at it and be like, bro, he got caught. That's not a good thing. There's nothing great about him. Whether he's doing through whatever it is, but I'm saying
He wasn't making out like he was doing that.
no, it
though.
doesn't matter what he's doing. That's the precise
I don't
point.
care what you're doing, but just don't pretend.
No,
Just
but he was never. He was as much as he was flamboyant with what he was doing.
too flamboyant.
No, but he was flamboyant with the stuff he did, not with the things he said. So that's what
Alright,
I'm saying.
well,
That's
I
what I'm saying. So
mean-
you can't really look at him. I feel that's a very poor example. Because I know just by you saying that, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's a poor example because that's a man just getting it. He's just getting it. Doesn't matter how he's getting it. He's getting it, and he's showing people.
Yeah, but
Wait, let me finish. He's showing people that's a life that you can have that's out there. Don't matter how you get it.
if you're
If you're a
dishonest,
fraudster.
if you're
Not
dishonest,
really though, because
if
there's
you're
people-
dishonest,
okay,
you can get that life.
Not really, because there's people in this world. How much people in this world that aren't forced to do whatever, and they're billions of years. They've got companies do whatever, but some people's vision doesn't elaborate them to think that big or do whatever. So if there's someone having that, so okay, maybe I'm not gonna follow his route, but I want that. Because I've seen my man's thing. He's got certain drip and or certain things or certain cars. But bro, you know what? One day I want that. I'm not saying I'm gonna follow his pattern, but one day I
But
want
people
follow
that are naive and don't have your strong mindset will follow that.
Nah, but I feel that's a them
because
problem.
they're weak-minded.
Nah, but that's a them problem.
I hear that, but this
That's
is
a you
this is
problem.
It's not my problem. Are you crazy?
How
How you mean? I'm just saying. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. I don't.
sent for him, and that's a you problem. That's a you problem,
How
bro.
is it my problem? I don't believe in what he's doing. I'm just saying.
Bro, you
There's
start.
younger
You
people.
said,
There's
and
younger
it turns out he
people-
was doing fraud.
Listen, let me
Okay,
land.
so
Let
what?
me land.
So what?
My point is, there's younger children on there, and young. Don't you dare look at him.
I'm just saying
I'm
it.
making a good point. Yeah. All I'm
missed
saying is, there's younger children on there, or kids, teenagers that are impressionable. Just set the right.
No, but I'm saying that's what I'm saying. That's like I can't remember how the post goes. Yeah, I can't remember how the post goes. But if you watch social media, watch certain things. Yeah, someone said some caption. It goes along the lines of something like if you say if your dreams are so big to certain people, whatever, or your life, it sounds like you're bragging. But to other people, it's like they get it kind of thing. Like you're not bragging. You're just saying. Say for example, next year I'm gonna get a mansion and a Ferrari and I'm da-da-da-da-da. To some people, it sounds like you're bragging. It sounds like,
Yeah.
how the fuck are you gonna get that? What are you talking about? But the other people who are down to get it, okay, say that I'm big man, you get that. I hope you get that. Well, I want to get that too. You understand? So I feel like because my man's showing this lifestyle,
All right.
that for me personally as a hustler, someone who's a grinder, wants shit and has seen the olders and the ends, or even my pops he's a big man. He's a big man. This thing from young, I've seen a level in it. Like, well, pops does that or pops like that. I want that. I'm gonna get mine and I'm gonna get that. Do you understand? So for my man, for example, when I watch that shit, that just motivates the hell out of me.
So it's almost like he's kind of putting it out there. May not have it, but this is what my aim is.
This is how. This is how.
I feel like
that calls social accountability, though. Right?
That's
Because
the point I
the
was
thing
just
is,
getting along the lines of.
When he was posting these pictures, I'm pretty sure in the back of his mind he was worried, like, oh, I hope nobody finds out I'm a fraud.
Well, the police did.
I hope nobody finds out I'm a fraud.
The
Let me
police
post it. You
did.
understand what I'm trying to say? So I think my thing is anything that's done in the dark will come out to light.
This is the problem. So
Talk
just
about
keep
it.
it real from
If
the
you're
get
going
go.
to, that's why
That's
I really
In my
enjoy
opinion.
the grass to
Maybe
grace
I'm-
story, like the grassroots type
Yeah.
of come up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say? Because you'll say yes, I want that stuff, but I think what's more important is how do I get that stuff?
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
journey.
Even I can't remember who it is. Yeah, there's someone had a couple round punching and everything. There's someone that we all know. Yeah. Someone, I'm not gonna say it's not Bill Gates in it, but it's someone who's big in the industry and we all know whatever. Yeah. His come up was weed. He used to Richard Branson.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
out there. It's known. It's a
Really?
known fact.
Yeah.
It's a known fact. He was out there
Yeah.
planes and that, and it transported
Wow.
weed
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And
I
he's
never
a
knew that.
billionaire doing whatever. That's
So he
his
was actually
come
a
up.
drug
weed-
dealer.
That's his come up, bro. That's his come up.
God,
So that's
I
why
never
for
knew
someone
that.
like me,
I see
so
what
for
you're
someone
saying.
like me, yeah, if you're talking about a man doing fraud or whatever, so what, bro? That's his lifestyle. He's not, and I can't remember. I don't know if he did or he didn't. I can't remember. 'Cause I never used to study his captions that much. But from what I saw of him, he never used to post things in a way where he's looking down on people. He's just living his best life. Who's mad? Who's mad? I'm living my life. You can live this life if you get up off your ass and do some work. Whatever you feel like is gonna take you to this bag,
Some work,
do it.
okay.
You understand? You can't look at a man and say, "Oh, he done this or done that." That's crazy.
Did he post his journey too?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
He wrote a
say.
book.
Post
He
his
wrote a
journey
book,
too?
didn't he? I think
Richard
it's in his
Branson.
book. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's in his
it was in his book.
autobiography.
Richard Branson was in his book.
No, I mean this
I
other
feel like that
guy
got
that you're
overlooked.
talking
I
about.
quite laughed.
Did
The
he
other guy.
post his journey or did he just say, "Hey, boom, I'm
That
here.
is-
Here's my
Oh,
Fendi.
right, yeah.
Here's my Gucci. Here's my
Did
Louis."
he? You know
Did he
about
post
that.
his journey?
I don't know all of that.
You know?
That's what I'm saying. So even
then-
that you don't know.
Right.
So it's certain things.
But that can be a positive. Even though social media has like the dark side, that can have the positive side of it.
Right.
Because like when you see someone else's journey and their story, and you're like, do you know what? Like I can do that. Do you know what I mean? Because they
Right.
like they're normal like me,
Right.
and I can do it too.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So I think that's how I think social media can be positive.
And it should be like that.
should,
That's the social
Like you're
accountability.
sharing the
I'm
real
talking about.
journey.
Absolutely.
I feel like it's all down to the individual, and some individuals are more driven than others, innit? And some people look at things differently, innit? I'm a man, if my brethren, like even for example, right now in the place I'm in right now in life, most of my circle, they're doing big things. Like, I might be the smallest fry in my circle because.
That's not a bad thing.
That's
not a
levels.
bad thing.
All my brethren that are doing this, one of my other brethren, he's moved to Dubai and he's there living his life, mad, wake up to these mad views and other brethren, he's doing this and millions and hair. But I don't want some millions.
The thing is,
I can't stand around my brethren who he thinks it's lit just to go Novikov, or it's lit just to have a car, it's lit just to
buy a couple
do
bottles.
bottles and change them. Man's been doing that. That's old school. That's old school. So I want some millions, some serious billions, millions. So I gotta be around likewise circles, people who can teach me something. You understand? So when they're doing their things, I'm looking like, raw. That's my. But me and him used to kick ball. Me and him used to have share the same £2 chicken and chips. So if he can do it, I can't do it.
the thing is, not everyone is surrounded by that type of people. Like, not everyone
can
has
You gotta
that.
find that.
But
No,
you
no,
can,
no, I
but
know
you can
that.
find it on social media though. That's,
No, but I know
do you
that.
know what I
But
mean?
that's
As well.
why certain things are desirable to certain people on social media, because when you're not surrounded by that, and not everyone has that mindset of, I want to grind for this, I want to get that, you're gonna have people that are in this place surrounded by these dead people not doing nothing, and they're seeing it on social media and they're like, I'll do this, but by any means they're not going to go about the right way of doing it, well, whatever the right way is, the easy and the quick way. So then they end up somewhere else where
But here, just for another quick example, even down to your surroundings, you can always move, bro.
for
Everything,
for
like,
sure.
even like,
Of course.
what's
Yeah,
her
of
name?
course.
See, even like, is it Maya Jama?
Yeah.
She was from Bristol or
Yeah, somewhere
somewhere
Quay.
off ends Quay. There's nothing going on down there. Well, when she moved, whatever, obviously everywhere's evolved now, innit? Like everywhere's evolved, everyone's getting included, whatever. But back then, there was probably nothing going on where she was. So she said, alright, I want the bag. Where's the bag? In London. I'm moving to London. I don't want no one.
I feel like that's also mindset though. Like you have to have
Yeah,
to
that's
be
what I'm
in
saying.
that
But I feel
mindset.
like a lot of people. That's why I say like even down to like there should be some sort of bar limit on the social media thing because age-wise,
That's what I was gonna say.
certain people. I think once you've got to the stage of like 16, 17, 18, them ages there, you got the drive in you ain't. Bro. You got the drive in. You've got some
I
sort
just
of.
think it does depend on a young person's circumstance. Some young people could be living in hell with parents that don't give a shit about them, and social media is their life. That is their enjoyment. That is their friend, as you were saying earlier. And so for them, just to see these influencers that are doing this, that, and the other is like, oh, that is their motivation.
Yeah,
You know
that
what I
that
mean?
could be their way out.
That's also a
It can be
positive
everything. It
side
could be
of
their
that's
therapy.
the positive side of
It
social
It
media.
could be
what I'm
their best
saying.
friend. It could be everything. You know.
That's what I say.
saying.
That's what I'm saying. It's not about who you're around, whatever. Social media has that. You can Google a lot of these stories that some of these people have. There's so many motivational speakers and stuff that have similar stories.
Absolutely.
They had the poverties, they had their parents was beat out crackers, but they made it out the other end. So even like certain people growing up, and I've had that thing, even me when I was young, it's like, oh, you got your dad around, you got da. But my dad's life was a whole different ball game to man's life. Like you understand, certain things he had to do that man never had to do, or certain things he went through, certain man's had like rough times and man can't really do this and do that, but he's older, man. Back then things were different. So where he had to you might have had to put a cardboard in a trainer and when it was wet and do certain things. Like he hasn't come from no silver spoon or no so he's made it out. So when people always have, and his dad and that went around. So when people have this excuse, especially now in the days where there's Google, if you're really on something and you really want something, you can go on Google, type in something somehow, and you can find something out. There's someone who can relate to you who's made it. There's always someone who.
But it is, as Shaq said, mindset, because some people can go the total opposite way, and as we mentioned earlier about mental health, it can send them down the other path where they literally are, paranoid, because
Definitely
of
the individual.
you know.
And then some people are just not taught to absorb that type of information.
They've got that poor
as
me
a
mentality.
positive. Absolutely.
I mean, social media, you've got your negatives, you've got your positives.
Right.
But on the positive side, I've actually seen it change people's lives.
Facts.
To the point where all from, what's that guy? Why are you coming fast?
Bloody, what's his name? Ferdy.
That was
I
don't
can't
know what
believe
his name
it.
is.
You know the guy that crashed into his head of a bicycle wheel and he said, I'm sorry. And he went, why are you coming fast? And then
But he's nowhere now. Like, where is
he's
he
not
now?
going now, but
No,
he
but-
got endorsement.
Yeah,
He
but
got
he got his
though, he got
5
back.
minute
got
thing.
back from it.
No, but no, it is.
Do you know what I mean?
See
Just
me.
like that.
Big
See,
Shaq.
Shaq, he
Big
went
Shaq.
viral.
Big Shaq
Yeah,
went
but
viral.
that's just all them man there.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
Justin
I'm
Bieber.
mad.
Yeah.
I can never be mad at that. So even people, certain people are mad at that.
Why?
I'm saying some people. I'm not saying no him. I said some people.
Yeah, especially with
are
Big Shaq.
mad at that.
Because they're like, he's
Yeah.
not a
No,
rapper.
he's not a rapper.
Yeah, but he's
Wait,
doing
he's
business.
not, but he's not
Yeah.
a rapper. Man has made it big.
Do you know what's mad? Do you know what's
We gotta
mad?
move with the
You know what's
times.
mad?
That's
Do you get what I'm saying?
It's a good song.
Where these rappers have been grinding for years. It's like, how the hell?
My thing is, yeah,
It's because their bars were
That's why I'm
rubbish.
talking
That's
about
why.
authenticity.
That's why they didn't make it.
That's
No,
what
remember-
I'm talking
no,
about,
remember-
was
Yeah,
authentic.
his bars are rubbish.
Right.
But
No,
he-
not Shaq.
but
I'm
he's-
talking about
he's
other
authentic.
rappers that are upset.
No, but I'm saying, my thing is, how can you hate someone else getting a bag?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
true.
don't.
Right.
People
This is
do
it.
though.
And then at least you know, look, it's possible. Because if
It's
you think you
possible.
really are
Especially
that
if you
sick,
come from the same ends.
like it's
people
it's
can be really jealous and
Right.
envious of others, you know.
It's true. It's true.
because people can look up like I've been doing the same thing,
For-
and how come like I've been doing this thing
Yeah.
for like since I was 5,
Yeah.
and then you just come and
With
you
this-
just went viral.
They don't have any personality.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
like,
problem. Like
it
if
might
you
be
have
forced.
to complain, it's because you're not focusing on making yourself as authentic as
The
possible.
key
on
thing is,
social.
nobody cares work harder.
right?
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, they don't. They don't care at
So
all.
so what would you say? Like how would you say how to grow your fan base? Like if people who are mad, like they're mad, like you know, saying that they don't have enough followers, they feel like I can't get no one can't see me on social media, no
Right.
one can't hear me, and they feel like they're the best thing since sliced bread.
What?
Does hashtags
Clearly
work?
they're not.
Does hashtags work?
Okay.
You know, like all of that.
So
But it
there,
could be good. It could be exposure. You know?
there is an algorithm that every social media platform follows. But I think when you look at the mass response when it comes to social media assets, things that are put out there, it's video.
Video. Oh.
Hashtags work, but video works better. Like, yeah, no,
It's true.
Right.
You find that you post a picture and you get a few haters that don't like your picture. But,
Sounds personal.
but whatever in it, like, I'll get 300 likes, fine. But I find that 1,000 odd people have actually looked at my video or my stories.
yeah.
They're out there
Video's the way to
lurking.
go. Because
Even-
nobody wants to read.
No,
Nobody
that's
wants to
fine.
read
It
captions.
doesn't matter
They
how
want to
rubbish
do
you're
nothing.
doing, guys.
Right.
I'll always say, it doesn't matter how poor you're doing, people are always watching.
Yeah.
Even if they don't like your pictures.
Right.
So still do what you're doing. That's what I say.
I think with social media, especially if you're trying to get a bag, you gotta understand branding, man.
Yeah.
Branding is key. Like you gotta
Very
know
key.
Yeah.
what they're into. That's for example, if like I don't know, like if for example, just for example, a woman might have put up a twerking video, yeah,
Oi, oi.
thousands and thousands of views and likes, whatever, and then she puts up. But remember, she's been confident enough to put up that video. Yeah, she's been. So if that one bangs, yeah, you might as well do another twerking video.
Hey, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Do whatever
build
makes
it
you
up
happy.
To a point, Build it up to a point where you can stick in your personality here and there, or stick in other things. Then you've got them locked. But
And then move away from the booty.
Because if you've done something that they bang, all the other stuff don't bang. I don't give a shit. No, they're just waiting for
AKA
you
Cardi.
to do
The next
that
twerking
next
video.
twerking video.
Yeah,
Do you
Cardi
understand?
story.
Like, even like me as a musician, I might do lifestyle, I might be lit, I might be I might be head, do whatever, and then I might do another thing and I'm talking some conscious rap or something. But no one wants to hear that shit. Right? No one wants to hear bust it, yo, it's lit, bam, boom, boom, and then but once you've got them locked, then you can kind of branch
Switch
out.
it.
And, because once you've got them locked,
Right.
they will listen to anything you
But
do.
when you say them, who are you talking about?
Your
Your followers.
So
I have a little issue with that.
Come on, Guru. Come talk about it, Guru.
So my thing is, you have to look down the line, right? Who do you want to get locked down? Because at the end of the day, if you're twerking and you really want to promote your real estate business,
It just defeats the whole object.
you know,
Yeah,
and
it
then
does.
it's like, oh, let me twerk to get followers so that they can look at my real estate content.
They're not interested
and the
in that.
followers who are
See?
looking at you are like, yeah. It's my baddie, it's my baddie. And they don't have enough money to buy the house that you're selling. Then you've lost.
Alright, cool. Here's this now. Here's the flip side.
Okay.
I feel like that he might be the millionaire
That buys the house.
that buys the house.
but-
because especially even if you talk about America, for example, how big that is, sex sells. Sex is a huge thing.
Unfortunately.
So, unfortunately, but I'm saying
Yeah.
sometimes as well, yeah. We just gotta accept what is life and what
Yeah.
it is and what's what. So, for example, if you're twerking and you might not have to do nothing for that guy,
Right.
but he is the guy with the bag and he wants to see a twerk video. That's what's captivated him into your real estate thing. Okay, well, she does real estate as well. She's a super baddie. You know what I'm saying? She's working, busting it.
Ultimate baddie.
All of that now.
She's super bad.
As somebody to sell you a house who's been twerking.
Nah.
Let's be
100%.
honest.
I wouldn't take them seriously personally.
honest.
I wouldn't take them
Okay,
seriously
how about
personally.
how about you married? You have a wife, and you say, "Hey, baby, here's my real estate broker," and she's twerking. You really think your wife's gonna let you buy that house?
Well, listen, if the bags, if this makes sense,
wow.
I be checking.
That's come from a man.
No,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like that's a
Right bias.
That's
right bias.
Listen.
Okay.
If we remember, man's not stupid. At the end of the day, not stupid. So you got to make sure certain legal things are in place. You check it out. The twerker might be the real estate
Oh,
plug.
for God's sake.
They just might. Why can't they be? Okay, so you're putting it that you're saying strippers can't elevate.
All real estate
No,
brokers.
no one's saying that.
No
All
one's
female
saying
real
that.
estate brokers did not listen
We're
to
not
this.
saying
That's
that.
basically what I'm saying.
No, what
We're just
we're
saying-
saying,
we're just
either
saying
you
it's very
advertise
wide.
one
Right.
or the
Right.
other.
Right.
I'm saying it's
Right.
very
One
wild.
or the other.
Very wide.
One or the other.
Because I think it's up to us to change the narrative of what social media is. As responsible people, as people who are people of caliber. You understand? Like, I feel like if we push the majority of people saying this is quality content, this isn't just twerking. This isn't because...
And you should know your audience.
You should know your audience. There is an audience for twerking. Don't get me wrong. If you're trying to audition for certain jobs,
This is it.
But remember, you said quality control. So remember, you got the quality twerkers.
You know what? If you want to do both, just have 2 separate accounts.
Right.
One for
Thank you.
twerking, one
And
for
then
real
one for
estate.
And then you could direct them from your twerkers to your thing.
But
But you don't have it on one page.
You don't have it all on one. It's confusing.
I hear this, but this is what I hate. Because
Talk about
if
it.
you're a hustler, why can't you do how many hustles?
We
you
never
want?
said
You
that.
can't
We
do
never
all
said
of
that.
them.
No one said that.
There's a line.
No,
There's
we
a
be making
line.
that up
There's
now.
twerking and then there's dance.
No,
like,
but like, for example,
you know what I'm trying to say?
I don't know if you should know, but there's what's that boxer's name? He started to rap now. That new boxer, not Lawrence.
But this is twerking.
Lawrence.
Is
Are
it
you
twerking?
joking?
He's done a video, bad bitches in the video.
Is it out?
I know it's out, but he put out the trailer or whatever. He's in the APs, but he's doing his thing.
I don't know.
He's a professional boxer and he's rapping now. It's all on the same page.
But a lot of them been doing that
No,
though.
but what I'm saying to you,
Especially in America
no,
anyway.
but it's a different hustle.
No,
why
but
can't, why can't I'm a
Lawrence
professional
is not
boxer.
selling
I'm
sex.
thinking?
Lawrence is not selling sex.
You know what I'm
It's-
thinking? I'm
I don't
thinking
know
it
if
just
you
has
can
to do
compare that.
if
How
your
can you
industries match.
But he's not
Right?
really.
Sports.
Like,
But
no,
sports
true.
and sexuality
It's
kind of go
They
hand
go
in hand.
hand in hand.
So I think you have to be mindful of if your industries match because I think that's what it is. I think
Entertainment.
that's the middle ground, right? Entertainment, sports, music, you know, in one. Okay, fine. You know what I mean? You can have a little baddie on the side, you know, doing a little right cheek, left cheek. But but when it comes to like I think more professional things, just looking at the standard of your industry, right? Like in real estate, if you twerking as a real estate agent, we're not buying your house.
Definitely.
No,
I'm
that's
watching.
all.
I'm
Taking
watching
you
your
serious.
booty.
Right. So
That's what I'm watching.
My thing is,
Watching that booty.
why not?
why not?
I
even tried to agree
with you.
Yeah, the game's gonna change soon, and I'm gonna be the real star chairman for change. You understand? But I feel like why not?
They're 2 different professions.
Right. They're too far away from each
I
other.
think
It's
they're
Way
too
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 far
vague.
away
far.
from each
Way
other.
too far.
You know,
Okay,
because
but I hear this.
Right.
No.
Unless you're a
wait.
single man who's
Quickly,
buying a
quickly,
house.
Before we end,
Yeah.
quickly, before we end, yeah.
He would.
When we go for like, for example, especially like America, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the strippers, they're studying
Oh yeah.
and
Yep.
doing other things. So
Yeah.
they could be studying real estate or business, whatever.
Yeah, but
business
that's-
it is.
Absolutely.
So that was what they was doing. So
No
if
one's
they're
judging
No
them.
one's
though.
judging
No,
that.
this is not about a
We're
judgment.
stripping
We're
for
talking
a bag.
about
Industry
branding
standards.
standards.
We're talking about
That's what
branding.
I'm
And there's
saying.
We're talking about
different types
branding.
of branding,
Yeah,
right? There's
different.
personal branding, there's corporate branding, there's
So she should have a separate page.
organizational
She's
branding.
exactly.
That's what,
She's-
right.
she's
It's-
exactly what I said.
no. It's not even about being a guru. It's
Literally.
right.
It don't make sense.
Right.
So that's what you
But,
want.
I reckon there's people that buy it.
but to be honest, in that industry, they have people who are dressed in a certain way, right?
Yeah.
Even if it's a little bit provocative, you're like, okay, she's a little provocative, but you know, but I think there's lines, there's like boundaries. You know what I'm trying to say? I would like a single guy could buy a property. Oh, okay, married guy too, but you could buy a property from somebody who is like, you know, she's dressed real classy. Maybe she's just a little tight, you know what I mean? But there's like that, and then there's like full blown twerking.
Yeah.
You know, so that I think we just have to be mindful of the boundaries that we set for our industries. But I think I agree with you. I think that if it's the music industry, I think if it's the boxing industry, sports
hand in
industry, come on now.
All right, so you're our guest, so we've got a quick thing for you. So
Aw.
I can give you, if I give you one word, yeah, you have to. No, sorry, the punch has gone to my head. Sorry. I'm gonna give you a word.
Okay.
Yeah, and you have to tell me the first thing that comes to your head.
Oh,
One word.
With one word.
Quick fire.
wow.
Quick fire. That
I'm
makes
not a
sense?
quick thinker, but let's
Yeah?
go. Let's try.
Okay.
One word.
Men.
Bold.
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 Like bold.
Bold.
Oh. Okay.
Interesting.
New York.
City.
Deadass. Kardashians.
Trash.
No comments.
That's two words.
Two
That's
words.
2 words.
No.
Oh.
No.
Tory Lanez.
Huh.
One word.
Huh.
Okay, huh.
That is a word.
And y'all know exactly what I mean by huh.
Okay, cool.
Designer clothes.
Interesting.
Wigs.
Life.
Sex.
Good.
Africa.
Beautiful.
The Bible.
Interesting.
Police.
Who? No, that wasn't a word. It really was who.
Police.
Oh, police. I have a lot of extra
controversial?
words for that. No, just because. Well, then I have to go and explain all of that.
Okay,
but,
sorry.
You know.
BLM.
Movement. Life.
Well, guys, that was Jerk and Jollof with the Joofs. Like, comment, subscribe. I want something for the comments. What do you want the comments crew?
Is social media good or bad? That could be one.
Are you taking a stripper real estate serious?
Yeah, that's also another one.
Right. Twerk for the property. Bust it down.